Welcome to the
Can we
Tone
do it again?
Jerks.
You want me to count again? I can't. I can only count to
we're already
4 so
good.
many times.
One countdown.
Actually, I'm a bassist. I can only count to 4
Yeah.
all the time.
And just repeat. All right.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Tone Jerks podcast. I'm your host, Brian Gower. And with me, maybe I'll keep that original intro where you just step all over it. Anyways, I'm your host, Brian Gower. And with me today, we got
Kyle McIntyre.
He just has so much to say, he just can't let me.
I got nothing, dude. I ain't got shit.
We ain't got shit. All right,
Oh.
Kyle, what's new in your world? What's shaking? What's grooving? What is good?
Well, I got something I'm really stoked on. I talked about it, I think, on the Patreon of, where it's like you buy something that you're like, it's the hotness and in the firearms community, I guess.
Yeah.
It's the hotness.
Yeah.
I feel pretty stoked. And as soon as I bought it, it was like out of stock.
Oh,
It's been out of stock forever. And I was like, ooh, it's in stock. Let me buy it. Boom. Gone. No, I would check back like an hour later, no more. So I was checking on a friend. They're like, oh, there any more left? Nope.
It's like the
I got the last one forever.
Yeah, it's like the 2020 PS5 conundrum.
Yeah, basically that's what I got here. People are buying this thing and selling it for like $200, $300, $400 more.
Yeah.
But I'll show it to you. So it is called.
It's a buyer's market.
It is a Flux.
I don't even know what that means when you just say it's a buyer's market.
I don't think anyone gives a shit about my gun collection, but I like this thing. It's cool. I haven't shot it yet. I've shot the gun that's in it. So it's a pistol chassis, actually.
Yeah.
So I'll show this side, actually.
Yeah.
So gun sits inside, right? You can kind of see here's the slide right here, and then here's the grip module. But what this thing allows you to do is kind of brace it. But if you hit the switch here, you can actually brace it on your arm.
Yeah.
So lets you take some farther shots, more stable shots with this thing. And so it's cool.
So it takes
it.
like compact gun and makes it way less compact, and
It makes
harder
it
to
way
conceal.
huger.
Yeah.
No, so you can put more attachments on it, and come on, dude. It's super tactical.
Yeah. See all the like ridges and stuff like that? That's for Kyle's pleasure.
This is yes. I lick this part right here with my tongue.
And whoever's at the opposite end of this,
Yeah.
run.
Anyway, so that was fun.
Yeah.
It's cool. I'm stoked on it. I need to take it shooting and just have fun with it. I need to get an optic for it because that now it puts it kind of in a different spot. So you have to have a red dot here.
Mm-hmm.
So I made a cheap gun more expensive. So what this does, it's a SIG, SIG P320. If anyone's interested, you throw it into a almost $600 chassis. So. Yeah. A gun that was already $500, you double the price. So, yeah,
it doesn't double the value at all, but it's just how much you put into it.
No, yeah, it's like when people on Craigslist when they're like trying to sell their car. I put $5,000 into it. Yeah, of regular maintenance shit and
Shit
stuff that maybe shit that you thought was cool. I'm not paying you another $5,000.
Over the years, you know how much gas I put into this thing?
Yeah. You know how much spaghetti I've transported in this thing? Stupid. So anyways, that was cool. I'm stoked that I got it. It's one of those things where it's like I've seen them on people reviewing them, or I see them in video games actually a lot, and you're like, that'd be sick. Even in like futuristic video games, you're like, that thing's cool. Yeah. It's kind of futuristic looking, badass looking. Mm-hmm. Carrie was like, why are you getting that? And then she's like, that thing's pretty sick actually. And I'm like, yes, I win. I'm winning. I'm winning, Dad.
How I win.
I'm winning, Dad. So, I lost my train of thought of that, but it was cool to actually get it.
Yeah.
Never thought I would get it. And then doing some organizing. So this is another, I guess, gun thing. But I know you like organizing, so this is my. I got one of these like $2.50 things from this little ammo crate from Harbor Freight, and I won't be able to pan down, but I put a cleaning kit in here for all my gun stuff and because I got like a new like lubricant.
Yeah.
My gun, so I'm like, all right, let me put all this shit in one spot so I can just pop this bitch open.
Yeah.
I was going, oh, where's this, where's that, and I had all these stickers, so I slapped it on this bitch, and I'm like, that's gonna work. Everything fits in there.
Yeah, you got
So
everything all in one place,
yeah,
or at least starting to get it organized.
oh yeah, starting, never finished probably. But that's all together. So I use that. I went through some of my guns I haven't shot in a while, and I've never cleaned them after when I shot them last.
Yeah.
There's like caked on shit in there, so I was going through.
You really fuck them up that way, or what?
I mean, certain guns, I guess you can. Like if you don't, like certain guns don't have like a really thick coating, so it's like almost bare steel.
Yeah.
So if they're not covered in oil or coated, they will rust.
Okay.
So, like cheap shotguns are known to do that. AKs have like a light. They literally put them in like a salt bath, which oxidizes it. It puts like an oxidation coating on a lot of these older guns. Mm-hmm. So, anyways, so if you leave them out, like I left my AK outside at my mom's house because, whatever. She was out in the country.
Yeah.
And that was a mistake. I came out the next morning, it was all rusty. I'm like, oh shit.
Son of a bitch.
I like cleaned it up. Yeah. So don't leave your guns outside. And two, don't leave your guns outside.
Yeah.
For other reasons. But I did start and finish a new audio book.
Yeah.
So, since I'm behind the wheel a lot, I've been getting tired of listening to music, I guess. Tired of your shit. Tired of, still listening to music every once in a while, but I'm actually excited to listen to like some of these books. I don't know if I talked about it last time, but there's like it's on Amazon, but it's called The Terminal List. So so it's a Chris Pratt show.
Okay, yeah.
It's like a series. He's my boy.
Yeah.
We go way back to Parks and Rec. But yeah, it's good. It's a damn good series. So the series is great. They only have one season on Amazon.
Okay.
I started the second book just yesterday.
Okay, so you're listening to the book that the series is based on? Yeah.
So the whole first book basically is the first series.
Yeah.
So I had no idea there were like multiple books. So I watched the series first. I was like, cool. Oh, well, this guy, he's terminally ill.
Yeah.
And he's killing all these people that have hurt him, his family, whatever. And he's just going to die. I'm like, how are there so many fucking books? I'm looking, I'm like, wait, what? It's like 5 or 6 books. I'm like, how does this work? So maybe they'll make more of the series.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Chris Pratt, total stud.
Yeah. Stud
muffin,
Chris Pratt, he's goddamn national treasure.
He is. God damn. So stoked on that. Just started the second book.
Yeah.
I would recommend it.
Do they take liberties with the series as opposed to what's in the book?
They left out a lot of like the religious stuff, where fundamental religious stuff.
Yeah.
If you will, that comes along with like fighting a war in a foreign country. So, but they left that out of the series.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Cowards.
And like be
Y'all try to sacrifice.
Coward. I love. Fuck, damn. There was a firefight.
Wasn't it like Johnny like called you once and then he hung up and then you texted him back, coward.
yeah. He called me on accident or something. Or
yeah,
like
a butt.
Butt dialed, or it was that's exactly what it was. It was through Instagram or something. It wasn't even like a regular. I'm like, what? Face me like a man,
coward.
Yeah, because it does automatic video visual.
Yeah. Coward. Can't face me. Anyways.
So they did pretty much though. Everything else was exact. I mean, the ending of the book was a little different, but I want to watch the series again too. But what's cool, that book is, I mean, the show's great. The book is cool. It takes place like in Southern California and San Diego, a lot of it.
Yeah.
So it's cool.
You're like,
the series did.
I've been there.
I used to live there, but
I hate that place.
but I gave it up because I'm a pussy.
I gave it all up
for this 104-degree weather.
I'm sweating my balls off.
At least I got AC.
Oh,
but yeah,
what do you know about that?
No. So it's cool. I would recommend. Maybe you wouldn't like it, but you get to watch Chris Pratt. Fucking stud.
Being
walk
cool,
around,
cool
beat
guy.
the shit out of people in San Diego.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet. But like the author, he's like, James Reese sat down and ate his California burrito. He like talks like, he like mentions very specific things. Or actually, there's this. Remember that coffee shop we played at it was in Point Loma. It was like it was in a house.
Oh yeah, like a little.
He talks about that in the the book.
You're like, man, I played
He's
that.
like,
that sucked.
Yeah.
That place
he never mentions the business name, but he mentions the old Victorian house that is a coffee shop. I'm like, fuck, I played there before. I'm like, I don't even know what it's called.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm like, that's kind of interesting. But and in the show they film it in San Diego, and so you're like, oh, I've been there. I know where exactly that is, and there's like a apartment complex like in Pacific Beach. I remember they filmed. It's right on the water. He kills someone, or he goes into their house or something, and then they leave, and he knows they're gonna. Oh no, that's what he's investigating through their stuff. They had just left, and they're driving to get to like the freeway, and he's like, it's gonna take them 20 minutes to get to the 5 or whatever, get to the freeway, and I'm like, yeah, I guess if there's no traffic, that would make sense.
Yeah,
like that's kind of cool. They, Anyways, it's a good series. It's a good series on Amazon. The book's been good so far.
Okay.
It's a good change. It's different than Stephen King. Stephen King really gets into like description.
Yeah.
The night fell like a lead. He'll get like a lead bed sheet across the land. Whatever. I'm like, all right. This guy's like, night fell or night came. This guy, all right. But this guy really gets into like gear.
Okay. Yeah.
Like he talks about the gun gear and like, I'm like, all right, this is kind of cool. Or he talks about the vehicles they're driving. I'm like, that's cool because like my spectrumness, I'm like, that's sick. What kind of car is this guy driving? Oh shit.
Oh, he tells you.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, what gun is he shooting? Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty.
What suppressor? What ammo? He goes into like that. I'm like, that's cool.
Yeah.
But anyways,
for like dudes like you're like, oh hell yeah. Somebody who doesn't know, it's like, what the fuck did he say?
Yeah, no, I did read the reviews before I downloaded this, and someone's like, this guy really likes the gear.
Yeah.
I'm like, he really talks about the gear. I'm like, all right, well, I'm in. He talks about the brand names, how much things cost, what I'm like, military issue things, how bad they were versus what you could, anyways. Other than that, I mean, we have Nova. We had to take her to get spayed.
Yeah.
Today. So my day off, we went early to drop her off, and then she's recovering. We thought, I mean, it still might be, but we thought she was going to be an absolute monster dealing with her, because Phoebe was.
Yeah.
She like, which is weird. Phoebe is being a kind of a bitch right now to everyone. She's hissing at everyone.
Yeah.
I'm like, Phoebe, you're not even the one who just had surgery. But we have Nova isolated.
Yeah.
We have like a little pin, and she's wearing like a bodysuit so she can't lick her surgery.
Yeah.
But Phoebe's like hissing at everyone. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like chilling out because she just is on drugs right now. They're wearing off.
Yeah.
But I'm like, why are you being a bitch?
It was damn cat. It's like, pay attention
I know.
to me.
Maybe because she smells like the vet. I don't know.
Like, I hate
Yeah. Well, and what sucks is like, maybe I don't know if I said this, but when Titan died, we laid him out when we brought him home, and she hissed at him the whole time. I'm like, that sucks. Like, he smells like a vet.
Yeah.
They probably cleaned him with alcohol, and that maybe is what she's smelling, but she was hissing at him the whole time. Like, he's dead.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. Did they give you the?
Yeah, we asked to take him.
Okay.
And then we were gonna drop him off to have it done at because it was like an hour and a half away from where we lived. So we took him at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And then we dropped him off at our vet and had him cremated there.
Okay. Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, but we figured it'd be weird if we took him and then he died and they didn't get to say bye to him. We're like, well, we don't really know how animals think, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know. If they would have thought that we just took him and he just went away.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. We weren't sure because we knew they were, brother and sister. They were close.
Mm-hmm.
And she just wasn't having it.
Gotcha.
Like, oh, this isn't working. Mm-hmm. She's like hissing and she's growling. I'm like, all right.
Like, yeah.
You don't get it. I understand. It's not a concept that is just like, oh, yeah, I get it.
I totally understand. And then also, still you're like, you had to fuck this up, didn't you?
I know. Yeah, we're all sad and you're like over there like growling and hissing and stuff. You're like, act your age. Yeah, I am. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
So we're dealing with Nova.
Yeah.
She's doing okay.
Mm-hmm.
She meowed. She hates being in the car, like most animals.
Yeah.
But I shouldn't say dogs fucking love it, except for your pup.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he was not into it. No.
No. Anyways, not to bring everything down.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. But that's my what's new, which is really fucking boring and very like gun specific.
Yeah.
And just what
I got gun stuff. I'm listening to gun propaganda.
Alt-right book that I'm listening to. Yeah. It's like it's like a work of fiction.
And then I have cats.
It's almost like if I listen to 24,
Yeah.
Anyways, what do you got?
Let's see. So kind of boring, but added some of these prime acoustic sound panels, like I don't know, in the back here.
Can't even see them.
Good. So instead of like posters, maybe people in the video I've seen them, it's like, oh, okay, these are just I don't know. I mean, they're not bass traps, but I mean, anyways, but they're like
They're just some sound deadening, right?
Yeah, I think 2 feet by 4 feet. And
are you tuning that room, dude? You gonna tune that room to like C sharp or something?
It's like trying to like do my best to control, and like it's a tiny room and it's not set up like because it's not even really a rectangle for rooms and stuff like that. This is a bedroom, but it's like rooms that you're recording or like mixing in. You want to like be like long ways for the rectangle, and this is like a square basically.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, well, let me try and do something, and I'm like, I don't know. I think I've only put 3 of them up. So 1 just to the right here, and then put 2 in the back. So in the speakers, the first, I don't know, reflection points. But then again, right here, I have a fucking window, so I can't put up. We just screw these fucking panels into the window.
The glass.
Damn it! But the pack that I got from Sweetwater has like these little like 1 foot scatter blocks or whatever they call it. And so I'm like, I don't know where to put those if they're going to even make a difference. So I only put like 3 of these things up now. I might put another one maybe underneath the window. I don't know. I'm not. I want to say it kind of does something to kind of deaden the room.
Yeah.
And it could be just be like, cool, Brian, you spent $200. You're like, yeah. But
no, it should do something.
I think it does. I think it does a little bit of something, and they look nicer than the posters. So, you
should have put on should put some freaking cheap ass rugs up on your wall, dude.
I'm good. I think it looks clean, so I dig it. But like I said,
although the rugs do work actually.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember. There's still reflection in this room, obviously.
Yeah, I think that rug in the back was up when I was there, but I don't think the rug, off camera, the one behind the camera to say, that was up. So, but yeah, no, I bet it totally does like make a difference because You gotta.
Not that I'm recording anything good in this room.
Yeah, but I mean, even just for what we're doing with the podcast, it's like
the PCast,
the reflection points and stuff like that. Like sometimes I'll record off the rails at Train's house, and then there's no nothing there as far as so like even like on the ground, it's like hardwood floors and just like walls. And it's just it was just fine because I'm like whatever. It's a comedy podcast, and I'd be like, wow, you can hear the echo. What? This is the
you hear
worst.
that?
Yeah.
You hear that? Yeah.
But
it sucks.
Yeah.
Fix your shit.
Yeah. So I have another one of these like
thought you were a pro.
2x4 deals. Like I said, I might lay it long ways underneath the window. Maybe that's gonna do something. But even let's say like the reflection points and stuff like that. If you watch I try to watch these studio videos. I'm like, oh, make my studio better.
We had a friend who would, yeah, man, that room is tuned. The room is tuned. I'm like, what? What is it fucking tuned to?
It's the same thing as saying dialed in.
Yeah, I get it. Dialed.
Is there a dial that you're turning the room to be like, oh, cool?
But he said it so often that you're like, it's too late to ask what that means.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too afraid to ask.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, he's got that room fucking tuned, bro.
Yeah.
It's tuned.
Mm-hmm. And there's certain things with I don't know, recording and rooms and shit like that you know,
yeah.
The idea is to have if you want to do one soundproofing, you'd have to have almost like a room in a room, and then also
you have to have separation.
Yeah, and also to have some, it's difference between soundproofing and then sound and I keep wanting to say engineering. That's not it, but it's like. You want to get, I don't know, the room tuned.
You want to get it intonated.
Yeah, you got to get it dialed in, dude.
This room is fucking intonated, dude.
No, there's a thing, too, about, I was watching
Wow.
Colt Caparoon. He's a, YouTuber recording guy.
You've never mentioned his name on this podcast before.
I think him and Andrew Masters are big up there.
Masters.
I'm going to fucking start watching Rhett Shull again, too. Oh, God, I'm back into it. Oh, these guys.
And Rabia. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not. Oh, in it. Oi, bro.
Is he British?
Yeah, he's got to be.
Really?
I mean, listen to that accent.
I've actually never heard him talk.
Every time you fucking hear him talk.
I've seen him at NAMM.
Fucking just fish and chips all damn day, dude, and beans on toast.
Look, my fucking Rabia. I'm from fucking London. Dantane.
Toughest boyos in the boy.
I'll punch you in the bullocks.
Oh, me bullocks.
Oh, yeah. Twisting up me bullocks.
Oi, constable. Just whatever.
I have bullocks torsion now.
Get a trolley onto the lift.
CBT. Cock and bollocks torture.
Oh, blimey. Oh, nice. But yeah, so I'm kind of he had a room to where he had kind of these sound dampening or whatever. He had the this foam, not foam, but it's this insulation that is for sound dampening around his every fucking wall and the ceiling completely covered. And it ended up being he has a huge room.
Too much?
Yeah. And it ended up it's weird with frequencies and stuff like that. Not that I have a problem with this room because it's just, I have 2 5-inch speakers. I might get a sub later on, get a Dom later too. You know what I'm saying? And then he
subs are cheap, Doms are expensive, is what I hear.
There you go. Get a sub from Jersey Mike's, you know.
Yeah, I did have one this week.
You're saying a giant sub too, huh?
Yeah.
Was there real nice?
Is it pretty good?
Get it Mike's way, dude.
I got Kyle's way. You got jalapenos on it. Mike's way doesn't come with mustard, I don't think.
Oh yeah.
So I got with mustard.
Yeah. So, but anyways, there's a thing with his room. It's he had these real bad bass buildups to where it just something's just like yeah. And so he had to like kind of tear his studio apart, and I'm like, God damn, that sucks. Imagine you're doing this thing, you're like, I'm so stoked on it, and it's like, oh, because he was adding like, I don't know, gnarlier speakers. It's like, oh, these speakers are worth more than my whole like life, you know? And then like he found a problem with it, and then he was having somebody come in. It's like, oh no, we just got to position these differently. They're like, yeah, we can't fix this problem. And the guy's basically like, your shit's fucked. Diagnosis. Have somebody come over, and you're like, oh cool. Instead of just positioning my desk or speakers differently, it's like, now tear the whole thing apart. He's like,
yeah, he has it so quiet in there. You can just hear your body working. Processes. It just drives you nuts.
All you hear is.
That's what I hear. Is there's a room. It's like the world's most quietest room.
Yeah, you can like hear your blood.
You can go crazy because you hear everything in your body.
Mm-hmm.
You hear yourself blinking. You hear your blood pumping through your whole body.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I hear
farting. You're farting. Your fart is loading. You can hear that.
Fart loading.
See that shirt?
Yeah.
The progress bar.
Yeah.
God, it goes along with the I pause my game for this.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Fart loading.
Fart load.
But yeah, so I'm liking this so far. I eventually might like to add like a legit cloud up there, but. So far, it's fine. I got that. I just have a blanket.
Maybe that'll be my next NAMM shirt.
Fart loading.
Fart loading. Because you can't not laugh at a fart.
Yeah. No, totally. Fart loading.
Okay, my mom can.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think no one is. My mom is superhuman when it comes to like, you can't tell nasty jokes. She gets all angry. But I mean, come on, fart. I can't I can't think of a time when a fart isn't funny.
Yeah.
Even when you shit yourself because you thought it was a fart, it's still kind of funny. You're just trying to make it through the moment.
Yeah.
But it is
it's
funny.
Yeah, just like a fart. No, they're good. Just fucking
fart loading. I should find a shirt.
Yeah.
But people would see me at NAMM and be like, oh, no.
Steer clear.
Yeah.
But speaking of shirts, Johnny came back from Texas, and you got your boy.
Oh.
Real Texas gear here.
Oh, shit.
Check that out.
Hold on.
Got that Buc-ee's. Yeah. So, got light gray, so I will probably wear this once and completely stain it up. I'm like, chocolate mousse? What the fuck? I didn't have anything. God damn it.
Someone else is going to get food on it.
Somebody else is going to
avoid it. It's going to be pasta. So it's going to be some...
I'll be like walking through my mall food court, and all I hear is food fight. I'm like, what the fuck? I've never ever.
You'll be wearing khakis or white pants too.
Yeah. So the pants are fucked, and the shirt's fucked, and I'm like, God damn it.
Just after you bleach your hair.
Yeah.
It's like everything.
It's all multicolored after I leave there. It looks like a fucking snow cone. And then he brought a couple other things. So I got those playing cards that you got me. So I got those for my EDC. And in addition to the Buc-ee's
You never know an impromptu poker game might start up.
I was like, does anybody want to teach me how to play poker?
Does anyone want to bet on how bad I am going to be at this game?
Yeah. And then he got me a Buc-ee's air freshener. I'm like, oh my God, I'm a Texan, dude. I'm right there.
Yeah.
And then to really solidify my Texas, statehood.
Heritage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Got me these Texas shaped guitar picks.
Why'd they punch a hole right through Amarillo? God damn. No respect.
Yeah. No regard at all. I'm opening these. Yeah.
Let me see it. What's the thickness?
Medium. And I'm like,
nice.
Why? I don't know why they made these a thing. But yeah,
well, they're like 4-sided too.
Yeah, so
I
can play these. So you got
yeah. El Paso right there. Then you flip it over for Brownsville. And then, yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
how did you get that to stick to your hand?
Because my hands are fucking greasy. It ain't easy being greasy. I'd probably get it to stick to my forehead, actually. Probably.
Just lick it and slap it on your head.
That's how sweaty
Christ.
I am here. Dude, I got the fan blowing, and I'm sweating my balls off. It's hotter here in Texas. Okay, yeah. I get it.
It's fine. No, I've been in San Diego when it's been hot, dude. I get it.
Yeah, I seen it.
Hot is hot, dude. Hot as hell.
Hot to trot.
Hot to trot.
But maybe think, besides Texas, the great state of Texas, can you think of another state that would be a good shape for a guitar pick?
I don't know.
I got a couple boring ones, but actually probably would be good.
Just square ones?
Nevada.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost like a shape of a guitar pick.
Yeah.
And then Illinois. They're kind of already guitar pick shaped.
Michigan, you could get 2 guitar picks with that one for the price of one.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Just the Upper Peninsula?
But, I mean, yeah, you're right. The square ones would be good because you at least get that point at the end. You get more thickness,
Yeah.
One that would suck is Florida. It's just going to flop right off.
Yeah, it'd have to be really thick. You could buy with, let's see, some of the square-shaped ones, I guess.
Isn't that Utah, right? Or
yeah, Utah is pretty much square. Nebraska. It's North Dakota, South Dakota.
Yeah, so they need to get on this Texas pick thing. I need to start making some Nevada picks.
Yeah, how come he give me those?
I send you one over.
He brings me California ones.
You're like, oh!
It's it burns in my skin.
California. But besides all that, we kind of touched on this. You think this? You hate about this?
About this, folks?
I'm losing it. I went through this past week or so. Went through and just tossed a bunch of boxes for pedals and just camera equipment, and then I had a box for my Apollo Twin. I'm keeping all these boxes for things. I'm like, what the hell am I? I have no plan of reselling it. And then even if I do, that's not going to up the value at all. We've talked about this, been well drawn topic here, but I'm like, are you ever looking at a pedal? It's say it's the same, almost like new condition or has scratches on it, but it has a box as opposed to one who's scratched the same way that doesn't have a box. Or you're like, oh shit, I better pay fucking $20 more for that.
No, not $20. I don't even
justify
think,
paying more for it having a box.
I don't even expect it to have a box.
Yeah, Mm-hmm.
But I think we talked about it briefly, maybe off air.
Because you got rid of boxes, right? Or pedal boxes, or what did you get rid of?
No.
Okay. You just organized.
I'm looking at them right now.
You organized your empty
closet.
boxes.
Yeah, I have a closet filled with guitar cases and pedal boxes. That is all that's in there.
Get rid of them.
I know.
Shut up.
I know.
I didn't get rid of all of them. Some of them to help stack better, I didn't get rid of. But a good amount of them. I want to say just my camera lenses. I don't store them in their boxes. Just store them either on the camera body or just with their caps on. I'm
yeah.
The same thing.
I have I keep boxes like this too. I get gun stuff in.
Why?
I don't know. Those are cool. It's a nice box. Look at this thing.
Cool.
Look at it. Look how nice it is.
Yeah. Look at this product.
I do store parts in some of them, but yeah, I have some that that one's empty.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, if you're utilizing the box or storing, to me, like I said, I have some pedals just in the box because it's easier to stack them.
Yeah.
But I was just going through, and I was talking to Brian about it too. It's hey, I was keeping all I have 4 or 5 lenses, and I was keeping the boxes for him. And I was talking to him about, he's like, yeah, no, I keep the boxes for his camera bodies, and it's like they're not even like the original ones because he gets refurbished ones. So it's like I have a brown box.
Yeah.
That just says Canon on it. He's like, I'm keeping it. Why? He thought about it
Here's one I'm keeping that's like another gun thing.
Yeah.
And it actually still has stuff in it. Has like parts in it. So I'm like, okay, I could take those parts out and put it somewhere else in a smaller container.
Yeah.
But this box is actually like a hard like
nice
a card
box.
stock box.
Yeah.
But it also has the the lens cleaner for it.
Which
I don't need that though. Yeah, I already use another lens cleaner. But this is a backup now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I was even thinking of like, okay, my, 2 pedals that are on my board that I don't think I'll ever replace or get off my board are my Dark Glass and my Cali 76 bass compressor. I'm keeping those. I was keeping those boxes because I'm like, well, the Dark Glass box is really nice. Same thing like that. It's like the cardstock really nice. Even has like magnets to close it and lock it. I'm like, almost like Apple product boxes.
Well, was it a Tech 21 comes in the bass driver comes in a metal tin.
Yeah,
keeping that.
Right? That one you gotta keep. Yeah,
that one you gotta keep, bro.
It's not a box. It's a tin like cookies.
Yeah,
but I would probably utilize that box for something else.
Yeah,
put cookies in there.
Yeah, damn. Instead of sewing kit.
Yeah. Or you put a sewing kit in there. Oh, I want a tasty lick of of my bass driver. God damn it, there's cookies in here.
Yeah, mom. You'd always get mom's. Like she would have sugar cookies stored in the closet,
and they were like
what's in this sewing kit?
Yeah, they were never
what
those cookies.
Thimbles.
Those cookies sucked. Never good. It's like butter.
Yeah. Well, actually, okay. Hold on. You ever had Walkers before? Those are good.
No.
I'm not talking about Texas Ranger.
Yeah.
Walkers. They're pretty damn good. They're like like Scottish or whatever. I don't know if they're Scottish or English or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But they're from the UK.
Yeah.
And they're pretty good. But they are, like you said, they're just butter.
It's like
they're
buttery.
Like butter flavor, but
yeah.
Damn.
All right.
It's too spicy for a lot of white people probably.
Yeah. You're like, oh shit. I need milk.
Yeah. I can douse this in Miracle Whip. It is too spicy.
Yeah, it's like the Hot Ones show, but it's just butter cookies. Like, oh shit.
Now try this one. You're like, oh god.
But yeah,
Shane killed that, by the way.
Yeah.
Killed it.
I haven't watched it, but I believe you.
Jesus.
I believe it.
I think Chris Pratt did pretty good too. If we're on Chris Pratt.
Your boy.
My boy.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it because I'm like, okay, even if I like the resale value, I don't think it's gonna kill it that much. Then I'm like, I'm fucking up my investment with this because I'm like, I think of like pedals that have just skyrocketed in value. That I'm like, okay, there's no pedal, and like there's no box for it. Even like the box that it came in, I think was like was a blister pack or whatever. It was like for that Miku thing. It didn't have a box even. So like people, it's like buying an action figure.
Yeah.
So, and I'm like, I mean, why am I holding on to these and like the ones that I'm definitely keeping? I'm like, I don't need to like have this original, and a lot of them for not that is bad or whatever, but it's like disparage or anything. A lot of the boutique smaller builders, they have the same fucking box. It's just a white box.
Yeah, white box.
Yeah, and it's like
maybe keep the sleeve, I guess the pouch. If you want.
Some of them, yeah, I've kept or whatever, or maybe. I think one of them I have a box of just the sleeves, little pouches or whatever, if it has like a logo or something on it. And then some of them which is cool, but it's also like, you didn't need to do all that. Like, I appreciate you. I love you for it. But MXR, I don't need a fucking wall wart with every mini pedal.
Yeah. And a booklet of every pedal you sell currently.
A catalog of your, it's, thanks for
putting. I have your website memorized.
Thanks for putting your website in analog form.
Yeah. Thanks for printing this out in really nice paper and not actually giving me the prices.
Yeah.
Because
price, go to website.
Yeah. Thanks.
But it's also like, yeah. I went through and just recycled and got rid of a bunch of shit the other day. I'm like, yeah, this feels good. And I'm like, I have more room for more pedals. But yeah, so I just like thought about it. I'm like, it's not gonna fuck up the value just not having the box, because like it's nice to have because like, oh cool, it's the original thing. But I'm like, I don't give a shit. I don't give a hoot. But yeah, that's kind of it. I can say, I started trying to drink sparkling water. That's kind of my new thing.
I hear it's bad for your bones. Sparkling water,
really?
Carbonated water? I don't know. It sounds stupid.
Probably no different than
because like you're gonna not digest the bubbles. Like it's not like you're gonna have bones that have bubbles in them.
Yeah,
like birds. Birds have like really light bones.
Yeah, and you're
not gonna have bird bones. Yeah, and they're doing fine.
Yeah, I just start flying. Yeah. So it's not gonna be any worse than fucking like Bud Light seltzers or fucking sody.
Yeah.
CCZ. Come on. Those are all right. So, anyways, it's I get time for a topic here. So what do you think?
I think so. We could probably squeeze it in here.
So this one more of a visual. So did a little homework before the podcast. So arts and crafts here.
Yeah. You were working on your home?
Homework? Why are they calling it homework?
Working on your home.
Okay, so this is kind of I don't know. This guitar, so not the main guitar of okay, I don't know how to.
Yeah.
I spent way longer than it should have making these images. So it's like, okay, of a non-strat, which one of these non-strats would you rather play? And then we're gonna do a Les Paul and a Telly. So
yeah,
do the strat first. So here we have was it the PRS Paul Reed Smith, the Silver Sky, and then we have the Music Man Cutlass.
Yeah.
So both of these, in this instance, are probably similar price point. They're not cheap.
No.
So it's not like, oh, one's a budget. I'm
they're
sure
at least over $2,000 each, probably $2,500.
Yeah.
For basic guitars. These are like basic, single coil.
It's like a Strat that's not a Strat.
Yeah.
It's like, can't sue us. We're a little different. Like
the headstock's different, the shape of the body's different because we have this little cutout.
And it's also like a thing too. It's like
we have chickens also on the fretboard.
You could just buy a Stratocaster from Fender, but please don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Paul Reed Smith. I think they make a PRS SE, which I think is their more budget friendly line. And
I think those are like in the $700-800.
Yeah, right? Which is comparable to like Mexican vendors or whatever. And then the Ernie Ball, they make instead of Music Band, they make the Sterling series, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, either one of them, I mean, with all these that we're gonna go over, I'm like, I'd rather just play a Strat from Fender, but to play the game, which would you rather play? Which would you rather? And I know the colors, obviously, they're not the same, so pick and choose your own adventure. But which of these? Okay,
so for me, in my own head, there's a stigma with the PRS.
Mm-hmm.
I think because I've always hated them.
It's just going on. I hate
them. Just gonna say,
I've never liked.
There's a stigma. I think because they're dog shit. Maybe
dog shit, pal.
No, I'm sure it's a great playing guitar. I mean, come on.
Looks good on you though.
Yeah, exactly.
You're get a bowl
John
of soup with that.
John Mayer can crush it.
Yeah, guys kill it.
But why would they call it Silver Sky? Why would you put a color? I mean, it's technically a color name, right? Why would you put that? It's also a metal. I get it.
Is Silver Sky like a type of like sunset or the way the sky looks?
I don't know.
Okay.
But why would you name that?
Shut up, Brian.
It's like, oh, this is my Silver Sky.
Yeah.
But it's white. Yeah, but this is my Silver Sky. It's also white.
Yeah, but it's pink. Shut up.
Yeah. That's what bugs me about it too.
Yeah.
Sure, people who love PRS are like, Kyle, you fucking idiot. You don't know. You're scum.
There's gotta be other things about
You're
it
all gonna die.
that we're not gonna look up. But it'd be like saying like, oh, this is my Les Paul Gold Top, and it's like blue.
Yeah.
It's
Well, they run out of fucking yellow ink at the factory or something? What's going on?
This is my Silver Burst Les Paul. It's green. No, I think some of them did. Actually, some of them did that. Damn.
That is my problem with the Silver Sky. It's like, cool.
It's not
Does
literal.
It come in other colors than silver?
Very literal guy. It's not silver. No, I know, but like, what do you think of the guitar? It's not silver for one. No, we all got that. But what do you think? What do you think about?
It's not in the sky. I mean, that bird is.
Yeah.
Look at that thing. It's diving. What kind of bird is that, by the way? Is that supposed to be a peregrine falcon?
A swallow, huh?
Is that what it is? Yeah. I'd give you a swallow. Wait, what? Huh? You're trying to insult someone?
I'll give you
a swallow.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, okay. So, I'm not done with my analysis, my professional analysis. I wouldn't go for the PRS. Okay. I would go for. I think it's cooler. I'd go for the Music Man.
I agree. I mean that's what I would choose as well.
Even in this sunburst look.
Yeah.
Okay. I would get that over the white on white on white on silver sky.
Yeah.
Guitar.
I've never been a fan of any PRS ever in the history of ever.
Yeah.
I guess there was that one that they did like a rainbow burst kind of, and I thought just the color was cool.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it was like $1,000.
Oh yeah, probably.
It's like, hey, we made a cool finish. You're gonna pay through the fucking nose for it. Pal.
Yeah. You're gonna pay out the ass.
Yeah. It's gonna ruin a generation of McIntyre. Just getting that thing.
You'll never financially recover.
Yeah.
I would definitely go with the colorless.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think there's some pretty cool colors in it too.
Yeah. I think it's I mean, they're both like, I'm like, it's a cooler guitar. I'm like, it's a fucking Strat. They're both Strats. Neither one of them are original. I like the headstock better. I think I like Music Man's more.
If you're trying to not get a Strat and you got the PRS and someone called it a Strat, automatically you have to be mad. Right? You're like, this isn't a Strat, okay, bro?
But don't say
someone have a harder time recognizing the Music Man.
Yeah, they might say like, oh, that's, they might not know a Music Man, but they might think
they might have, yeah. I remember when I didn't even know what Music Man was when watching Good Charlotte play. I'm like, what the fuck is he playing? That headstock. It's got two tuners on one side. It's like all offset. And
no, they fucked
that's
up.
Stupid.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Those guys aren't gonna go off and marry really was it Cameron Diaz? They're gonna be losers forever.
Can you imagine just still that? I'm like, she married Benji from Good Charlotte.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
That dude, just like dude from Baltimore.
What's the other one?
Yeah,
Nicole Richie.
Nicole Richie.
The other one.
Yeah. Just two dudes from Baltimore. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I hang out with Lionel all the time, bro. I don't want to be you.
Yeah. Yeah. They have Wawas out there? They got to have Wawas in Baltimore.
I bet they better. They're right next to fucking Philly.
Philly, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Get a slizzy.
Then into Wawa, got myself a fucking hot pretzel, bro.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm just not a PRS guy. I've never been. And then that's why, I mean, I really do like Music Men. So,
Music Men?
Yeah. Most of their stuff is pretty cool.
I like the things the Music Men are doing.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck are you talking about?
Now, how about this? This is a Les Paul, so a non-Gibson Les Paul. Let's see. So we got these boys here.
Yeah.
Got the ESP. The hell is that called? Anyways, that guy. What's more of a metal kind of Les Paul?
It has the burl, like the
Well, I guess try to ignore the finishes because it's like
I can't. Sorry, I can't do it.
I can't have any
I
imagination.
literally can't do it.
And then a Schecter, and then
A Schrecter.
yeah,
More like it. Get
like,
Shreked.
Yeah. Somebody once.
Okay. So I hate the headstock on the ESP.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, on both of them.
Yeah.
I hate the headstock on both of them. The Schecter is a little easier on the eyes.
They stink. Yeah.
But I think the other guitar is cooler, the ESP.
Mm-hmm. It's like they.
Man, that's almost. It looks like a Photoshop job, by the way.
What do you mean?
This picture you have has the headstock is tilted slightly, but the fretboard is straight on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it does. Yeah. So maybe but there's binding on the side though.
It's true, but there's also binding on this one, but it's white versus kind of a yellow.
Yeah.
Tint.
Whereas,
anyways,
sorry listeners, but it's like okay, description of the like ESP.
Yeah. I'm not helping.
Clips, I think is what they're called. So it's like almost like a Les Paul, but like the cutaway is like they cut more of it away, and it's a sharper point than a Les Paul. Maybe
versus
like
the Schecter, which actually looks more like a horn.
Yeah, like they added.
So it's like the opposite of each one, or it's more rounded. Like it's, it looks kind of like, I guess on one of your E8. I don't know. Wait, I don't know. What am I talking about? ES335, where it kind of comes up a little. No, who cares?
Nah, it's kind of like I think of more of like a horn, kind of like not really SG-ish, but it's like getting there. But it's like they didn't shave enough away to make it pointy.
It's pointed, yeah. It's not rounded on like a regular.
So it's like you look at both
Paul.
of them, real like squint your eyes or take your glasses off, and you're like, "That's a Les Paul," and then you put them like,
"Oh shit,"
which neither one of them look bad, and they get away with I don't know how they keep getting away with it, but instead of having like the volume, tone, looks like they have probably a master volume or maybe 2 master tone or something like that. Yeah. So they only have 3 knobs, which I'm like, okay. So
it's a 3-knob job.
So both of them, I don't hate them. Like I just would, again, with I think all these, I'd rather play like a Gibson or now even nowadays. I'd play an Epiphone because like the headstock, they fixed it.
Yeah.
Over the past years.
Some of them.
So yeah.
They're not all like that. But what I like about the Schecter, and I mentioned this to you off air again, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
But the Schecter headstock fits; it meshes perfectly with the Gibson headstock, which is funny. That they're like, oh yeah, we can't do it. Well, let's take the fucking negative space. How about that?
What do you think of that, you bitch? Like,
you fuck asses.
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say.
Take that, you fucking bozo, and then
you fucking shit ass bozo,
shit ass
jabroni.
Look you bottom deal bitch. They're just in the boardroom and just talking shit to Gibson's like head honchos, and they're like, God damn, they got us dead to rights. We're screwed. We're taking it, boys. Schecter got us. What happened? They burned us. Like, what do you mean? Like they called us out.
Look at this
for being pieces of shit. Both of them are fine. I would say probably the ESP because I've always kind of liked their idea of like a more of a hot rodded Les Paul.
Yeah,
because they have like EMGs in there. They're locking tuners. Well, I think it's more of a thinner body.
You can get them with Evertunes already installed too. So
I believe so. Sick. So yeah, for your shredding. Whereas I think the Schecter, at least this model here, is trying to go for more of the classic Les Paul.
Yeah,
classic, man. But yeah, neither one of them are too shabby. So, but I gotta stop saying it. I'm like, I'd rather play a Les Paul from Gibson. No shit. I don't know if these are like type of guitars are like choices, like I guess these two and then the next one that we're gonna do, so like the Les Paul group and then the Tele group, at least the ones that I chose are kind of like, oh, I maybe can't afford a Fender or Gibson version of it. So I'd get like something that's comparable. Maybe you do get more bang for your buck, you know? As far as
I think definitely you can find some more things that have better features, or maybe they have better tuners than your
maybe,
bottom of the line.
Yeah, something doesn't hold value as much as like your name brands, but like
the legacy brand.
Yeah, so you'll still get on the resale value, you'll get a better, if you know what you're looking for, know what you're gonna get.
Yeah,
sound like an idiot, but I'm like, the Strat ones that we chose, like the PR or Paul Reed Smith and the Ernie Ball Music Man, those are choices. Like I chose to be different, differing from the path, because I want to be a music man. I want to be a seagull or whatever. The other way. No. So let's choose this one. So that's my next one here. All right. So these are my non-telly tellies. So
these
G&L,
tellies are not talking to me.
Yeah. So these telly they're non-fenders, but they are fenders. Okay. Boom, got them. So the G&L ASAT Classic. It's all in all, you could say it's a telly, right? Except for that headstock. You go like, what the fuck? It's just like, I don't know who drew
all right, well,
that
I can
up,
see that headstock. Who fucked that up?
Yeah, it's just like, it's just anything to be different than a
yeah. What I hate is that sharper part towards the top.
Yeah.
That. If I had one of these, I would sand that down.
I would just put a fender neck on it.
Yeah, that's true. I would snap the neck so I could never use it for anything else.
Yeah. So neither one of these names are like sticking out to me. Like, of course they can't call it a fucking telly. Some brands get away with it by calling it T style or S style. I'm like, okay. Yeah, we know what the hell you're doing. And obviously it's not like G&L's like, what? There's another guitar like this? What?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm just surprised. I'm surprised as you are. They knew what they were doing.
When Leo drew this one up, we didn't know.
Yeah.
We didn't know he worked for a whole other company before this.
We thought this was a guy. We thought he had like, it. He was the it guy.
He thought that he changed his name to match the company. Oh, yeah. Shit.
I thought he was a big fan.
Yeah, that was a common name.
G&L, and so
no,
ASAT,
but you
Classic.
You mentioned the upgrades or like things that those pickups are not standard pickups. You could tell.
No.
There's some big ass fucking lugs going through them.
Yeah,
big magnets, and then it has separate saddles, which is kind of cool.
It passed, but I'm like, oh, he's not wearing in Timberlands. He's wearing lugs. That's what he's got in there. And then even the Ibanez one. Now this I had to write this name down. So it's Ibanez Prestige AZS 2209. That just rolls off the tongue.
It comes with a quart jar.
It's like that. It's always Ibanez names are like it's a UPC code.
Or I see Ibanez's all the time, like in guitar stores or pawn shops. I'm like, I know nothing. They're always the Steve Vai style.
Yeah,
you're right. The Steve Vai style, but I don't know anything about them. I'm like, that number looks just like that one, but this one is like they look different. I mean, they have different features. What's a Geo? Is that like their cheap line? I don't know. I see those a lot.
Yeah, there are some cool Ibanez's, but I couldn't tell you names off the top of my head at all.
Yeah.
So
they have the carry handle, You grab, which is so dumb. Why would I want that?
Is it monkey grip? Is that what it's called, right?
I don't know, but that's funny. But yeah, I guess with this guitar also, it looks like it has a roasted maple neck, which is cool. Mm-hmm. That's also another upgrade. It also has a bent fucking control plate. Why? We're wacky. We're different.
We're so alternative.
Yeah. We made the hardest to cut fucking pick guard too. So, Good luck finding one of those when you want to change
if
the color.
If you want a repro, good luck.
Yeah.
Good.
Hope you can trace really well.
Good luck. I got Star Fox.
Yeah. No, Fox. But it doesn't have, it's got a different,
Slippy
it's got
just
like
sees this guitar and goes, no! And he crashes and kills himself.
Destroys it, yeah.
Star Fox.
It doesn't
Fox
have.
McCloud. I got a new guitar. Slippy, no!
Like these ones are both, they're tellies, but they're different. They put their own little spin on them. They have different neck pickups. So one's got like a humbucker size, or what is it?
The mini humbucker.
The mini humbucker. The other one has a single coil, but with those big ass fucking lugs.
Yeah.
Anyways,
and just
I'm sure
different...
the Ibanez is better than the I don't know. I could be wrong. The G&L. I bet the Ibanez. I would play. Okay, I guess we could. I'm already kind of revealing my guitar here, but I don't like how the Ibanez. Why am I critiquing this so much? But it has like
they
a
both
really sharp
stink.
Yeah, that's probably why I'm trying to justify it. It has like a really sharp edge going around it, like the top part of the Ibanez, like almost like you'd have binding, at the top.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it really is on this, but I don't know. I'd pick the Ibanez over the G&L because that headstock is so god awful ugly. Yeah,
it's almost like they made that cutaway.
It was like a splash of water to me.
Yeah, it's almost like they made that like little cutaway or whatever just so they can fit the logo on there.
Yeah.
Like, shit, we ran out of space. I'm like, well, you can move the logo. No, we're just gonna add an extra wood here. I've already made the template. I can't change it.
Yeah, I want to make the ugliest intentionally make the ugliest headstock.
I'm doing our best. I guess not really because we're just saying, yeah, it's cool, but it sucks and stinks. I'll add these. I haven't done that in a while, but I'll add these photos for the audio listeners in an in an Imgur link or whatever, so you can see what we're talking about. And then, but I would all the trashing that we're doing, I would do the G&L just because it's it was like Fender's deal, right? He was part of that. I'm like, but it's more classic Fender.
The Ibanez is made by your people, dude. Designed by your anime people. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Style.
I'm sure they liked anime. I'm sure they like it.
Yeah.
You know?
Who doesn't?
And the G&L people probably hate anime. They're like boomers.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Leo
Did you hear that one?
Hated,
huh? Yeah.
Hated
it's a known fact that Eddie Fender hated. Just make a name. Steven Fender absolutely hates anime.
It's a known fact. He hates that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there were other things that I could choose. I'm like, yeah. I mean, there's like more of the like higher end boutique brands that make. I'm thinking Heritage, but TMG makes like Les Pauls, but they're like
TMG
boutique. Yeah, I think that's the name of the company. But they
make TMJ.
It's like, fuck. Yeah,
that's your
good JOI
job pop. Yeah, JOI TMJ. Yeah, got it.
They make like a boutique, like really fancy. It's like, hey, if you want to pay like double or triple what like a Les Paul would cost from Gibson, buy one of these. I think I remember seeing it like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like I remember seeing it. It's like I thought their headstock was kind of cool because I'm like, oh, it's almost like the Gibson headstock, but without the little swoop. It's just like across. I'm like, that's cool.
Okay.
Oh, how much are these guitars? Oh, what the fuck?
Oh my god!
I just see it and I'm like,
they almost got you. Dip out. Oh, roll out of there.
Just do the dice. Oh. But I mean, so like some people are like, oh, these Les Paul alternatives are better, and of course there's boutique brands that make other Strats and stuff like that too. But we couldn't be here all day. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's wrap it up, huh? All right.
Just do it.
Sticking around, huh?
I'm trying.
Right.
I'm a dicking this whole time. Off camera.
Dicking around. You know what? I want to keep dicking around. That's what I like to do. That's my favorite thing.
I love doing it.
Yeah, I'm good at it, okay?
It's all I'm good at.
Your resume, dicking around.
Dude, what do you do? I'm, dicking around.
Quit dicking around. All right. Just want to say thank you for tuning into the Tone Jerks podcast. If you like what you hear, you can follow along on social media. We're on Instagram at the Tone Jerks, and we're on Facebook. We have a Facebook group. Both of those linked in the description. And then we're on YouTube. We're posting the podcast in video form over there. So if you want to watch us sit in our chairs talking
weirdos,
about guitars,
you want to see us?
We can. Yeah,
that's weird. Freaking weird fetish, that's cool.
Yeah, you can check out my cool new studio with these black bars I put up, just in abyss, and you can look at Kyle's gun collection.
No, these are my axes, dude. This is my axe collection.
You should get into axes next.
Yeah, you should. You're right. I should. Now, I go into some of these places. They have like old school like cavalry swords, and I'm like, those are kind of cool, but I don't. That's just not. Those are like $400 or something.
That guy.
Yeah. What am I? Yeah, am I gonna charge on someone with my horse and just? I gotta get a horse then, just slash people going down the road.
Start drinking these liquid deaths too.
Which is that also carbonated or?
Yes.
All right. The
sparkling water. Mountain water, sparkling water.
Occasionally, I grab the lime
the other one
every once in a while.
Yeah, I just saw those and I'm like, oh no, there's too many flavors. I'm scared. There's a skull on here. I'm scared.
I'm scared, lady.
I'm freaking out.
You're buying it. Yeah, you're buying it. You're scaring me, lady.
Yeah.
While you're putting your PIN number
Anyways,
in.
YouTube. We're subscribe over there. Definitely doing the podcast over there, but eventually maybe we'll do other videos. And then if you really like the show, you can help support us on Patreon for as little as $1 a week. And if you double down for $2 a month, you get a bonus episode every week. And if we happen to miss an episode here on the main, we don't miss it over there. Because we, it feels, that sounds dumb. But I'm going to say it anyways. I'm like, it feels more like a job we got to do over there on Patreon. We actually, we got to clock in. Structured over there.
Yeah.
Just doing the job. We posted a little preview bonus episode this week on the main feed here. I thought it was fun. So it's definitely a different vibe over there. So I might do that a little bit. Maybe go through the archives and post a little bit of the bonus content so you can see what it is over there. It's not just this episode early or whatever. But, just for the support, I want to give you a huge shout out, a sizable acknowledgement. Kyle, you got a list over there?
I got it right, y'all.
Why don't you give it to me? Oh, I was holding that.
Jesus, I saw the mist. Christ.
Just like, this is like dragon breath.
Yeah. We have Andrew Walsh from Andrew's Alcove and Red 4, his synth project. I have Abe Newman, Michael Newman, Nicholas Payson, Nicholas Ogburn, Doug King, Joe from the Like Mind Network, Masters of the Cinematic Universe, and also the Just Surprise Me podcast. I got R.J. Smith from Televised Neon, from Tele Talks, from Television, from the Telescope. He invented all of those things. I have Jamie Davis, Johnny Ray.
In it?
Johnny Ray from Prestige Worldwide.
Yeah. He also got me this little light.
What's that?
Little flashlight.
A little flashlight? That thing is pretty small.
Yeah. It's even smaller than my other one. So it's cool because it's on and all you do is just attach it and it turns off.
Nice.
And then magnet it.
It's pretty sweet.
Pretty sweet. I'm like, hell yeah.
Steve Rao from 60 Cycle Hum. Kevin Equits from Equits Guitars. Co Schneider from the band Night Tides out of Tennessee. out of Nashville, Gashville, Stashville. Alvaro Villamontes.
Oh.
Brian Nutter of Nutter Guitars, making some kick-ass guitars. Check him out. Mel Chibson of Chibson Guitars. Sean Arbo from Gun Street Wiring Shop. Sean Fahey from the band Shadow Hounds. Sean Wright from Lollygagger Effects. Juan Ortiz from Tone Hungry Effects. Mike Oxbig. Denny Whacked It.
Hell yeah.
Zach Hale. Eric Merrow from YouTube, Instagram, and the Movie Podium Podcast. Scott Hamilton from the Effects Loop Podcast. Matthew Fenslaw, Matthew Davis, Chase Stevens, and Pete from over there. And that is the list.
All right. There we go. We will see you next week. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.